welcome back to Plants vs. Zombies 2 on the channel. Heck yes, team, we're jumping into our 5th episode. It's about time. I'm hitting play, team. In our last episode, we just got our key from Pirate Seas by defeating the boss level. I'm just going to show you that level very quickly. This one, we got our key from this statue thing. Anyway, because we have our key, today is the day to jump in. If the game will let me jump in. Oh my goodness. Today is the day to jump into Wild West. So, Wild West, head down the dusty trail for a showdown with the outlaw zombies of yesteryear. Gather up your plants for the big brain rush of 1850. Nice, team. All right, we're going for the brain rush. It's time. We're going to unlock all sorts of familiar and not so familiar plants. So, team, without further ado, I'm hitting unlock. It's time for Wild West. And here we go. So, Crazy Dave, it's a cattle drive with plants and zombies. Let's get these plants to the watering hole. All right, well, let's take a quick look, team. All right, we do have our boss level at level 8 yet again. And yeah, we got all sorts of plants. I don't know how many will go out of our way to unlock, but my goodness, it seems like all of the melons are gonna be locked away from us. Anyway, our goal for today is to get probably through level, well, 4 is when we unlock everything here. We're either gonna stop at 4 or 6, team. Whatever is a good time to stop, we're gonna do that. So we are either getting through our 4th level, unlocking whatever this plant is, or our 6th and unlocking both plants. Without further ado, Wild West team, level 1, here we go. And thank you guys for being here. If you're keeping up with this series, oh my goodness, it just continues. We got Penny, 6 shooters, locked and loaded. Old-timey piano music, downloaded. Chance of taco, 0.015%. Margin of error, 0.016%. Okay, well, with a margin of error like that, we more or less might be on the path, or not. Team, welcome to the Wild West here. I'm gonna get rid of our spring bean. I don't think it's gonna help us much here, although the coconut cannon might. And we're gonna try this plant out for the very first time officially. We've used it in mini games up until this point, but we unlocked this plant at the end of our previous episodes. So team, we got all sorts of new plants. Let's rock into our first day of Wild West. Here we go. And yeah, Wild West, day 1, let's do this. I'm kind of looking at this conveyor belt thing. So we got a mine cart, and we got mine tracks. What can we do with these? I'm clicking it. Oh, okay. Hey, we can drag this around? Oh my gosh, team. Well, we're in the Wild West. Our journey through time continues, and now we can move mine carts around. That's amazing, because the first thing that my mind goes to is putting one of these cocoa cannons on top of one of these mine carts, and team, that might heat things up even more than these snapdragons will right now. Let's go. So this is the mechanic that we're gonna deal with throughout Wild West. And yeah, I can only imagine that the game is going to start to give us more and more powerful single target plants, because if we're starting to position these plants, we're probably going to have to start to have more and more powerful defenses to utilize these carts to the fullest potential. For now, I'm just going to try and stall out whatever zombie is healthiest in front of us, but otherwise, team, we're doing well. Day 1, going down without a hitch so far. And we're making our way to the flag, but we're still under halfway, so it's not anytime soon. Gosh, that being said, I can't forget about defending our front line. We just got some plant food, team. Let's go. If you guys are keeping up with this series, let me know what you think. Let me know how I'm doing. If I'm doing bad, good, whatever, say hi, hello, how are you down in the comments, team. I'm just glad to have you guys here and to be able to continue this series. This is pretty sweet to be able to jump from Plants vs. Zombies 1 and continue onward into Plants vs. Zombies 2 like that, or like this. Not only is the game crazy different in terms of the strategy itself, but having so many new plants, well, that is keeping me very much engaged. Team, let's go. We now have 2 coconut cannons, and oh my gosh, I am just so happy to have this artillery on cooldown. Boom. That's what I'm talking about. If all of our defenses could shoot off explosives in a radius, that would be amazing, but I think the game might challenge us a little bit more than that for the time being. And honestly, this kernel pulse is kind of helping out a little bit too, though it's perfect timing to switch it out for another coconut cannon, and oh my gosh, team, we have so much firepower now. Okay, nice, a diamond drop. I don't know if it's 1 in 1,000, but team, we got a decently rare drop, and I'm really excited about it. All right, here, hold up. Let's replace some of these snapdragons at the front of our screen, and deflag zombie goes down, looking like it's straight out of the Midwest. We got a Zen Garden plant and a brand new plant. Let's go, team. If you want to name that Zen Garden plant, visit the end of this episode. I'm going to show you guys which plants we have, which ones have been named or not named in our case, and tell you guys the rules of naming the plants then. So team, name the Zen Garden plants. Visit the end of this episode to figure out a little bit more about that. For now, our second level, we just unlocked the split pea. Thank goodness I'm still familiar with some of these plants from the first Plants vs. Zombies. And what in tarnation, team? We got a TNT zombie up ahead, and I don't know how concerned we actually need to be. What's gonna happen here? We just unlocked the split pea, and I do want to use it, if at all possible, but are we benefiting by having, say, the Snapdragon anymore? What should we switch our main damage to? Is it the Spikeweed? I think we switch out the Spikeweed for the split pea for now. Let's rock, team, into our second day of Wild West and our standard start. So yeah, yet again, I really appreciate the music themes and how they change them throughout these levels. Team, do you guys really like the different versions of the Plants vs. Zombies theme? Because I have to say, it is one of the main things that I'm enjoying about this release. Although, don't get me wrong, it is only the soundtrack of the game, so I'm not saying it's like the most game-changing thing in the world, but to be totally honest, these music bits of both the first and the second game really do have such a big impact on the gameplay overall. I feel like the game would feel totally different without this soundtrack, and having different versions depending on where we are in time, well, I just think that's awesome, team. Okay, more sunflowers, more. I'm kind of trying to free up the front of our screen so that we can use more of this space for more snapdragons. But we're really gonna have to figure out a better long-term solution for some of these healthier zombies. Snapdragon. And we do have split peas, and we also have coconut cannons. I think we go with split peas back here, and split peas shoot forward and backwards. We knew that. Thank goodness we're still familiar with some of these plans. Team, the split pea is going to shoot once ahead of it and twice behind it if you are unfamiliar. I guess I'll just explain it in case that you guys don't know, but now you know. And let's just continue. Honestly, we haven't been slowing down too much, but I would like a surplus of sun if we can pull it off, because a coconut cannon would be amazing here. Okay, walnuts, perfect. We can go with more of our snapdragons. And I'm kind of just waiting to see this TNT zombie. Here it is, team. What do we got? So does this thing just blow up on contact? Oh, I guess we're not really going to figure out whether it explodes on contact or not. All right, well, we got some plant food out of that, team. What do these TNT zombies even do? Are we going to just keep killing them too fast to figure it out? Okay, hold on. I'm going to save a little bit of sun here. If we can get a coconut cannon in either of these mine carts, that'd be amazing. Though I'm not going to stress it too much. Boom! Our first coconut cannon shot, and honestly, I don't think it did very much damage. Hold up, we might see what the TNT zombie does, team. Oh, here it is. Okay, well, goodbye, sunflower. Never mind. It didn't even take out a single sunflower? Are you serious? Anyway, coconut cannon for the win. We got our bag, our coins, and the extra ones from our mower, and I didn't even get a chance to use plant food on the split pea, but I can only imagine it's going to shoot forward and behind it. We got a new walnut outfit, and my goodness, this futuristic belt thing is looking a little bit cooler than the scarf that we've been rocking up until now. So let's see. Okay, we can just change it like that. Nice. I'm going to stick with this future belt. That's amazing. And team, if you are just joining us now, I did mention there are a ton of plants in this game. Take a look. I'm fairly sure there's well over 100 plants, and dealing with just under 50 plants in the original Plants vs. Zombies, we have way more than double the amount of plants. I'm learning myself the further we get in this game, and hopefully we can just continue that trend. So, it's time, without further ado, our third day of Wild West. So the trip to the Wild West continues. We do have a piano player. And we didn't unlock anything new. Hopefully we have everything we need. Okay, do we switch anything here? No, I don't think we do. We had such a strong loadout. Yeah, let's rock. All right, team, day 3? Day 4? Day 3? It is day 3. Let's go, team. Let's start out with sunflowers, and this is the standard start. And the game is really forcing us to move our sunflowers up the field this time. I'm surprised. Usually I can put them in the back lane, but this time, nope. Okay, you know what? We're just going to use a kernel pult here because it can actually cover 3 different lanes while we're building other defenses. So yeah, I like this early game strategy. We can clear out these mine carts whenever we want to, which makes these kernel pults very powerful. You know what? Let's just go with 2 here. And if that's the case, we should be able to double up on our sunflower columns, no problem. Okay, keep going. Yes. And my goodness, wait a minute. We're actually sitting on top of a great start for day 3, team. We're going to rush towards whatever these piano zombies are. And then, yeah, we don't have any more of the TNT zombies, so we don't need to defend behind ourselves. Plant food, thank goodness. I'm going to just blow it up, I guess. Goodbye, piano zombie. We'll find out what it does very soon, I'm sure. But until that point, I do want to just make sure we're safe. Boom and boom. We're going to go with a walnut here to back us up. Another snapdragon. And yeah, the pacing is very consistent here. We just need to stay on top of the lead we earned early on. But yeah, I'm really feeling like there's not going to be much issue getting to this flag. Though I would like to see what the plant food does on the split pea. If we can pull this off, that'd be amazing. And team, if you are still here, thank you so much for being here. Interact with the channel. Say hi, hello, how are you down in the comments. What do you think of Plants vs. Zombies 2 so far? If you've been keeping up, let me know as well. Thank you guys for being here once again. And yeah, we really are just right at the end of our current level. I'm not really worried about it at all. Okay, well, We got all sorts of zombies here, and we do have enough snapdragons to make... Okay. That's what the piano zombie does. So if the piano zombie gets its song to play, the zombies can switch lanes, and right now it's kind of working against it. Otherwise, it might be able to run over these plants. It totally can run over the plants, but it doesn't matter. Team, day 3 is complete. We got some sort of explosive detonator. Oh my god. What is this? A boombox. Okay. We got a boombox, team. Crazy Dave. My Uncle Milo used to have one of these. He called it a boombox. Actually, that's close enough. I'll allow it. Okay, so we got a boombox, team. Let's go. I don't know what we're gonna do with it, but as we make our way into the Wild West further and further, it seems like we might have good reason to have one. Okay, so we unlocked Big Bad Butte, and I think that is just like our previous special level. Here, let me just pull it up in Pirate Seas. I think it's Pirate Seas, right, team? It's a special level. Yes, it totally is. So our previous one was Dead Man's Booty. Now we do have Big Bad Buttes. Big Bad Buttes. And just like our previous special episode, or a previous special level, I'm gonna save this level until after we complete the levels we set out to complete today. So we're gonna play our levels we set out to complete, our special level, and then we're gonna jump into our Zen Garden as usual. Team, without any more keeping us from jumping into day 4, here it is. And heck yes, survive the zombie attack. That is our one goal. Here we go, team. What are these little shocker things? I guess it limits the zombies to 1 track, but otherwise, look at this. We got ourselves tons of minecarts here, and if that's the case, I think we're gonna have some powerful defenses to find a good spot for. Okay, did I misplay by not putting this on a minecart? Maybe? But we're gonna have to see, team. What is this special level? Okay, so I guess we get 1 plant per, which really is unfortunate now that I've already put a plant down in a lane where I can't move it around. But let's see if we have just enough time to take out both zombies here. I kind of think we do. Oh my goodness, we are rolling the dice here, team. Seems like a stampede is on its way. Okay, so we get both zombies here, nice. I wasn't too worried about it, but oh my goodness, if this had caught us off guard, it would have been so much worse than it was already. So here we go, we have a TNT zombie this time. I think we go with a split pea on the front lane. And I'm actually gonna double up damage here. I think that's our best play. Can we take it out before it blows up? Yes, we totally can, and that is our level complete, team. This is like a puzzle level. This is great. Okay, go down zombie. Yep. Okay, another split pea. I'm putting it on the minecart that can reach all of the lanes yet again. And here we go. Now, the nice thing about these split peas being able to move up and down across the entire map is that if this TNT zombie does go off, it's gonna get to our back line, but I can just protect it like that. Okay, boom, and we're gonna double up damage here. We should be just fine. Continuing into day 4, team. I'm really liking this puzzle level. This is nice. Now we get a repeater? Now we get a repeater. Okay, you know what? All of these lanes are open. Let's go with a repeater in our top lane here. And yeah, actually, we can kind of just split up our damage. If we don't want to deal with a lot of these extra TNT zombies, it's going to help us to deal with them early. And there we go. Oh my goodness. Moving these plants around is so powerful, team. That's that. Okay, another repeater, and we are pretty much overpowered. Let's go. Yeah, our first pea shooter just sitting out in front of all of these minecart tracks. Hilarious. Okay. Yeah, the pacing of this level is slow and steady, team, so I hope that you guys are enjoying, but we are kind of just locking in. There's nothing else we can do. No real way to speed this up either, aside from the speed up button, but we're going to avoid it if we at all can. And yeah, here we go, a repeater. I'm going to deal with the bucket head as efficiently as we can. Okay, you know what? And that efficiency could be boosted even a little bit more. This is crazy here. Let's do a ton of damage. Okay, boom and boom. That is all of the zombies. Ooh, all right. We got a three-peater. We still don't have this unlocked, and we would have to play more Pirate Seas levels to actually have it unlocked. So if you guys want to see me unlock the three-peater before we actually do naturally, which I don't know if there will be a natural point to unlock these special plants, but we're going to figure it out. Team, let me know if you would like me to play more levels of each of these sections of the game that we're kind of just skipping over real quick. So here we go. I honestly don't think I'm going to need to move these plants around very much now. But if we do, well, it's going to be an easy problem to solve. Boom and boom, boom. And then that's good. We're good and very overpowered. On to the final wave. Here it is, team. And yeah, we can finally back up our frontline pea shooter. So since there's zombies in every lane, because of this piano moving them around, I'm just going to spread our damage pretty evenly. But actually, we can just keep up with the zombies because we can move them around. So this is great. Okay, done for. That's it. We got whatever this fiery bean thing is, and team, day 4 is complete. Let's go. Let's go. You know, I think we will go for our 6th day here. It is a kind of quick episode if we were going to end it here. So we're going to go for 5, 6. We're going to unlock whatever this stackable plant looking thing is. Is this what I think it is? This looks like a three-peater that you can like stack on top of itself. And honestly, it might just be that. So we got our fiery bean. We're going to get through our 5th and 6th level and our big bad butte before the end of today's episode. So team, if you're sticking in here, that's what we got lined up. Day 5. And our trip to the Wild West continues. We have some sort of like poncho zombie? I don't know, team. This looks crazy right here. Are they going to shoot at us or something? Well, they're not bucket heads. We do have TNT zombies, so we should bring along split peas, but otherwise, what is our brand new plant that I'm going to trade out for the coconut cannon? The chili bean. Okay. Zombies that eat it are defeated and release gas. What? Wait, what? Okay, I'm jumping in. Let's rock, team. We got a chili bean to make these zombies drop some gas when they go down. So we're going to take a look at what that does. Maybe I'll try out the plant food on the chili bean and also the split pea in this level. So we're going to get to see those, but otherwise we are off. Day 5 begins. And boom. Honestly, I really like the kernel pult being in the minecart because it can slow things down on top of being able to do enough damage to take out the first couple zombies. Okay, this is probably the last attack. No? One more? 2 more? Okay, boom. And we're gonna go with a snapdragon. There we go. All right, we can get on a roll like this for sure. And I'm going to go with split peas as well. Okay, we have 2 flags. That's a big deal. We have enough time to make our defense go a little crazy, and I really want to here, team. I'm focusing on getting this 2-column setup of sunflowers, but wow, okay. So the shielded zombie seems to take a hit to the chest and then loses its shield. That's interesting. Perfect timing for the split pea in our bottom lane. Let's go. TNT zombie down. And we do get a diamond drop. So I'm really happy about that. Let's continue. And team, I think it's time to see what these chili beans actually do. Okay, so it says gastrointestinal distress. Oh my gosh, team. Wow. Okay, so if we feed a chili bean to any of these zombies, it's just gonna fart and destroy everything behind it. That's wild. All right, let's keep going. This level's getting great. Wild West is hilarious, and if we can get some more of these zombies to chomp down on our chili beans, well, that would be amazing. Goodbye, zombies. The sound that it makes is horrifying. Oh my goodness. Well, team, let's keep using these chili beans. They're amazing. They're actually pretty powerful. Oh man, these shielded zombies are really starting to put up a fight. Do we have to be overly careful? I don't know. Okay, here we go. We're gonna go with some snapdragons in the back of our screen. We do have plant food. And yeah, our defense isn't falling apart, but this is very strange. So boom, let's see if we can save our snapdragon. We can. Sunflower replacements, snapdragon up front, and honestly, we can keep stacking these chili beans if they're just gonna hang out. Hold up, let's see what plant food does on this. Oh, it just multiplies it. So just like the potato mine, team, if we use a plant food on the coffee bean, it's gonna turn from 1 to 4. Which is pretty nice. It's spreading the gas across the field, you know? Quick trip to Taco Bell in the Midwest, I guess. Where do we get these chili beans again? Anyway, I think it's hilarious that it just takes out all the zombies behind the affected zombie. And yeah, team, what a funny plant. Okay, we're gonna go with a lot of chili beans here. Actually, never mind. We're gonna check out what the split pea does, and it totally just turns both directions into a Gatling pea with a large projectile following up from behind. Team, here we go. We got chili beans all over this playing area. I think we're gonna see some gassy zombies. Oh my gosh, I still can't believe this. How did we go from the Plants vs. Zombies to this, or the first Plants vs. Zombies to the second one, and now we have farting zombies all over the place. It's amazing. All right, well, even more chili beans. We should be able to take out the rest of this level, no problem. Everything's just dying of gas. Okay. All right, day 5 is done. We got our bag, our coins, and the extra ones from our mowers. Team, what in the world? You guys are going to have to let me know if we keep using that, because to be totally honest, the sound effect alone is a crazy move. Into day 6, we got another special level penny. It's high noon, and waves of zombies about. Time to show them who's got the fastest plants in time. Okay, team, day 6. Plan your defense and defeat the zombies. Here we go. We're hitting continue. Our final standard level of the day. We have piano zombies and shielded zombies. What do we bring to make sure that everything goes down? No problem. What else do we bring, team? What do we start with? Well, you know what? We do have a slot for a coconut cannon, so I think we're gonna bring it. Let's rock, team. Here we go into day 6, our final level for the day, and we only have 2,000 sun, huh? Okay, here, hold up. If we only have 2,000 sun, this is what I'm gonna do. We're gonna go with snapdragons. We're gonna go with walnuts. And then we are going to go with a coconut cannon in the front, a split pea behind it, and then a wall of kernel bolts, and mean, we could have a shield from behind. What would help us the most? Probably just a Snapdragon. Yeah, we're gonna go with a Snapdragon, and it seems like a weird choice. Why would I have a close quarters plant all the way in the back of our field? Well, I'm kind of expecting to get swarmed with TNT zombies at some point, and we will have a whole bunch of backup if we have a Snapdragon back there. So let's rock, team, into day 6, our special level and our final level for the day. Or for this episode, we're on day 6 after all. So here we go. I don't think I really need to save the coconut cannons. So there's no real reason to. What we're gonna use the split peas for is to focus whatever zombie is pushing closest to the walnuts. Okay, and if we can snipe out this piano, it'd be perfect. There it is. A coconut cannon is the perfect choice right now. Okay, go down, zombies, go down. And yeah, we're not struggling yet. We're not struggling yet. Hopefully we don't end up struggling, but we do have just enough sun to put down 2 more of these walnuts if we need them. Get out of here, piano zombie. Oh, wow, we're gonna have a little bit of trouble here. You know what? Let's let it eat a coffee bean or a chili bean. Oh my gosh, wait, the chili bean might be perfect. Is it perfect? Wait, what's going on? It just tanked the chili bean. Okay, you know what? We're gonna save our walnuts. And let's see, what else can we do here? The coconut cannon is making such a huge difference right now. Okay, coconut cannon, go off. There it is. And we're just gonna keep using the coconut cannons to snipe these pianos. Okay, it's about to revive. My goodness, team, I kind of had to lock in there for a second. I was like, what do we do to save ourselves? Hold on, we might be more than fine here. Oh my gosh, the walnut actually went down. You know what? Coconut cannon, boom. And that is going to do splash damage, but it doesn't seem... Oh, no, it's not going to do splash damage. That's right. The coconut cannon is only the lane that it's in. Although it is going to do explosive damage on contact. We know this. Okay, coconut cannon, let's go. And we got 1 final zombie, team. Oh, 2 final zombies. I didn't see the one at the bottom. Oh, well. We're gonna make it, team. Wild West, day 6, coming to an end. Our final standard level of the day. The other thing that we have to look forward to before we get out of here is our special level that we unlocked in the beginning. We got whatever this potted plant is, team. We got a bunch of peas in a pod. Our 6th day completes our last standard level of this episode, and all we have left are special levels. What the heck did we unlock? You know what? We're going to jump into the almanac just to check it out, team. What did we unlock? Ah, here it is. Okay, pea pod. Okay, so it is totally just pea pod. Pea pods can be planted in the same space for up to 5 times the destruction. I knew it, team. Okay, so we can just place on top of it. That's pretty sweet. I like that concept. Okay, we're going to jump into our special level that we kind of put off from the beginning, our big bad butte. It's time, team. Our first level, we're going to play one of these levels, and then we are going to jump into our Zen garden and peace out of here. But before we do, what card do we bring along? Well, we have these 3 so far. What else could help us? I'm going to go with Colonel Pulse. Let's do it. And yeah, I think that's the only decision we really need to make here. All right, our first level of Big Bad Butte. Let's bring everything along. Let's rock, team. Here we go. What is basically our final level, all in all, of the day, or of this episode. So yeah, if you haven't already, please consider interacting with the channel. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your time, team. Let's take on this last special level and then get out of here because we got more Plants vs. Zombies 2 to get to, and this episode is very much coming to an end. Okay, just like our levels before, we're gonna go with a kernel pult, and boom, all sorts of butter all over this Wild West lawn. So team, we should be good if we can just keep getting these lucky butter rolls. Come on. There's one. Okay, another butter. Oh, there's two. And nice. The butter does more damage than the kernels as well if you weren't aware. So if we can get more butter, more better as far as I'm concerned. Okay. Our second column of sunflowers underway. Let's go, team. And yeah, we can just get a kernel pult in each of these lanes. I really like that idea. We can also go with pea shooters. Why not? And honestly, at this point, we have enough sun to just spam things out. So I think we go with a kernel pult for each lane. Then we go with pea shooters. Can we do enough damage to this TNT zombie before it gets to the back? We totally did. We got a plant food out of it. And all of these plants, we've seen what their plant food does. So we don't need to find out. Which also means that we can use it just as strategically as we want to. So wherever it's best to use this plant food, that's where we're going to. But oh my gosh, this play area is looking so good right now. We're gonna get to this final flag and be totally fine. Here we go, team. And yeah, I like these special levels. They really change the way that the survival kind of challenge levels work. It feels like Survival Endless is built into this in a different way than it was in the first Plants vs. Zombies. And I really do like it being kind of a separate mode that you can pause, you can grow out your inventory, I guess. It's really cool. I like this mode. All right, get us to the final flag. Here it is, team. A huge wave of zombies is approaching. This is our first and final flag of Big Bad Butte Level 1 and our last flag of the day. So if you have not already, consider leaving a like and subscribing. Thank you guys for being here one more time. These plants are going down. We're going with plant food to make sure that these zombies do not even challenge our front line. And with that done, team, this is all of our levels for the day done. Our next level, we're going to continue with the Wild West. I think we're going to see a boss fight or something. Anyway, we got it. That is our bag, our coins, and the extra ones from our mowers. Team, we did it. Big Bad Butte Level 1 complete. It's going to bring us into our second level, but we're hopping out of here, you know. Exit level. And with that said and done, team, we've completed everything that we set out to complete today. I'm going to jump into our channel's end garden, and yeah, I'm going to take care of these plants. We have a new one, so you guys can name, well, technically, you guys can name all of these plants. There are some repeats, don't get me wrong, but you guys can and will name all of these plants you guys did in both our original Plants vs. Zombies playthrough and Plants vs. Zombies Replanted. So please, please, please name a plant, interact with the channel. Thank you guys for being here. The rules are that you are naming a maximum of 2 plants per episode, that you are naming them something that I don't have to look up and tell you know about, and you are trying to name plants that do not have names already, because if they have a name, well, it's going to come down to a vote. Wow, we made it. Team, jumped into Wild West. All sorts of new mechanics, new plants, and we even got one, a chili bean. Let's go, team. You guys can name all of these plants. I already read you the rules. With that said and done, we are good for this episode. I'm peacing out of here. This has been Mike Just Joined. It's been a pleasure. Peace out.